fish. A fisherman who had caught a very small fish was about to throw him into his basket. The little fellow, gasping, pleaded thus for his life. "What? You are never going to keep such a minnow as I am. Not 1/4 grown. 50 like me wouldn't make a decent dish. Do throw me back, and come and catch me again when I am bigger." "It's all very well to say 'catch me again,' my little fellow," replied the man, "but you know you'll make yourself very scarce for the future. You're big enough now to make one in a frying pan, so in you go." No time like the present. The horse and the hog. A hog that was lazily lying in the sun saw a war horse advancing on his way to the battlefield. The war horse was gaily caparisoned, and proudly spurned the ground as if impatient to charge the enemy. The hog half lifted his head, and grunting said to him, "What a fool you are to be so ready to rush to your death." "Your speech," replied the horse, "fits well a vile animal that only lives to get fat and be killed by the knife. If I die on the field, I die where duty calls me, and I shall leave the memory of a good name behind. 'Tis not death, but the manner of it which is important." The gardener and his landlord. A simple sort of gardener who rented a cottage and small garden on the outskirts of a park belonging to a great squire was much annoyed at the havoc that a certain hare made with his choice and delicate young vegetables. So off went the man one morning to complain to the squire. "This hare," said he, "laughs at all snares. He has a charm that keeps off all the sticks and stones that I throw at him. In plain truth, I believe he is no hare at all, but a wizard in disguise." "Nay, were he the father of all wizards," replied the squire, who was a great hunter, "my dogs will make short work with him. We'll come to-morrow and see about it." The next morning came the squire, with his pack of hounds, and a score of friends, huntsmen, and others. The gardener was at breakfast, and felt bound to ask them to partake. They did so, and made great inroads upon his store of provisions. "Now then, let us beat for the hare," cried the squire, and the huntsmen blew their horns with deafening noise, and the dogs flew here and there in search for the hare, who was soon started from under a big cabbage where he had gone for shelter. Across the garden ran the hare, and after him went the dogs. Alas for the beds, the frames, the flowers! Through the hedge went the hare, and over the beds and through the hedge after him went the squire, the friends, the huntsmen, horses, and all. A wreck indeed did the place look when they were gone. "Ah!" cried the gardener, "fool that I was to go to the grate for help. Here is more damage done in half an hour than all the hares in the province would have made in a year." Do not ask others to do what you can do yourself.